What's up, guys? Cactus Talks here. Today, this week, we're going to be talking about self love and loving yourself. And while I do that, we're going to be playing The Bigs 2, one of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite sports games of all time. Very nostalgic for me. I grew up playing it on my damn Wii, so let's get started. Yankees fan. I'm a Yankees fan. Sorry. But those who don't like that, I'm really sorry. I don't know how it happened. When I was little, I just like, I'm just my family didn't watch baseball, and I didn't want to be a Dodger fan. Sick of the damn Dodgers. Don't I don't want to bring. I don't want to talk about what damn World Series was terrible. But yeah, so let's get started. So today we're gonna be talking about self love. Tricky sometimes. I feel like I struggled with it for a really long time, and I just recently get over it. But sometimes I do get in this kind of like self hate mode because I don't know, it just triggers me and I'm like, fuck, I fucking suck. I suck so bad. Like I suck at this whole, like, you know what I mean? I start thinking that I suck at everything. And I get in my own damn head. And dude, that would have been good. So yeah, I get in my own head and I end up starting to think the same way I used to think. And that is not good. Not good at all. So yeah, so in the past I was just constantly thinking like bad about myself and I would just hate on myself. I'd be my biggest critic, which is okay. I think it's okay to be your biggest critic, and but to the extent where you start hating yourself, to the extent where it's like where if you hear yourself talk to yourself, like you're talking to yourself and you're telling yourself things that if someone else was telling that to your face and someone was being that mean to you, you would like fuck that person up. That's where you know it's too far. That's where you know you're being way too hard on yourself and just need to take a step back and be like, all right, let me just reset. That's all you gotta really do. Just reset sometimes. I think what helped me is is the game glitching? Sorry. What helped me a lot about when I would reset is because I was going to the gym. So I'd be in the gym and I can just visually see myself looking better. So when I looked better, I felt better. I felt better each and every day because I would see myself in the gym and I looked really. No, I wasn't buff, but you know what I mean. I'm like, oh, one day I'm lifting this fucking weight. I'm lifting some heavy ass weight, and it allowed me to kind of forget about the self hate myself and just see how see how I could really, I can look at myself in the mirror and I can be proud of who I am because of the gym. And it became an addiction, which is a good addiction. There's a lot of bad addictions, but I think going to the gym is a good addiction. Um, so there's a whole thing around that. I'll talk about it in a later video about the gym and everything. But that was one of my coping mechanisms, and it helped a lot. And eventually, I started to just slowly die off and start to slowly think that, hey, maybe I am too hard on myself. Maybe I am being way too damn hard on myself. And eventually, I grew out of it. And eventually, I stopped hating myself all the time. And I'm not saying everyone's gonna be the same. Not everyone's gonna have the same journey as me. But I think there's a lot of steps that people don't even take into account. Like one, if you hate yourself for something you've done in the past, forgive yourself, man. Like forgive if you were young, forgive yourself. If it was something that happened a week ago, forgive yourself. If it was something that happened 10 seconds ago, forgive yourself. That's the first step to everything. If you can forgive yourself, then that's your first step of getting better. First step of improving your self love and stuff like that. That's always do the first step. Just forgive yourself and just understand that hey, I'm human. I fucked up. I made a big ass mistake right now, and either I made someone sad or I made someone like angry at me. It's like hey, I fucked up. Get over it. Move on. Forgive myself. I'm only human. I'm always gonna make these mistakes and just move on. On to the next one. It doesn't mean keep making that damn mistake. It means that hey, I know I made a mistake, but I'm not gonna dwell too much on it. I'm just gonna move on and get better next time. Be a better person next time. You know, say nicer things to this person. I feel like a lot of people they have trouble doing just that, forgiving themselves, especially for something they've done in the past. Like you know what, I said some fucked up shit to my friends in the past, and I'm like to the point where I was like, let me take a step back. I gotta apologize. It's really fucked up. And you know what? I'm not saying it's everybody, but you know what? They forgave me, and whether or not they forgave me, I after I spoke with them, everything just felt a lot better. I felt like my mental health was better, and just overall, like morally, I felt better. I felt like, hey, I was childish at that moment, and I apologized to them like that. Like, hey, super childish. It was a childish thing for me to say, and I do apologize. And most of them were cool about it. I'm not saying everybody's gonna be cool about it, but you don't know unless you try. And if they're, if you try and they still don't forgive you or something like that, then it's okay. That's okay. Not everyone's gonna give you the same, treatment. Not everyone's gonna forgive you for stuff you do, and that's okay because that was not you. If let's say it was let's say you make the mistake a minute ago, and you treat someone like shit, and immediately you regret it. It's okay. Apologize to that person. Most people, most reasonable adults are gonna forgive you. Unless you say something really outrageous, but most adults and most, like, non-childish people will forgive you for that. This is exactly how the damn World Series should have gone, by the way. This is just a little side note. This is how the World Series should have gone. But yeah, anyways, it's just know that no matter what, forgive yourself. That's the first step to everything. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Because if you don't forgive yourself, then who is? Like that's the person that you need to build up. You need to build up yourself. So once you forgive yourself, then you can move on. Then you can move on to the next step, which is also just set boundaries for yourself. Set goals. Live with intentions. We need to be. It's gonna keep your mind off a lot of things. It's gonna keep your mind off this whole self hate. If you live life with intention and you live life with thinking like, this is my goal, whether it's big or small, this is the goal that I want to achieve, and I'm going to achieve it. I guarantee, if you don't have time to think about being mad at behaving yourself, oh my god! If you set your mind to something else instead of hating yourself, I know something amazing's gonna happen. You're gonna do so much better. You're not even gonna remember. You're not even gonna remember why you hated yourself. To be honest with you, in my opinion, you know. So just have intention, set goals in life. I don't think. I don't think. I think it takes time for for everyone to set their goals. I think if you feel like you're behind and you're like fucking, say you're 23. It's not right, by the way. But I'm saying, like, let's say you're 23 and you feel bad about yourself and you feel like, fuck, I fucking suck because I'm so behind. And I'm not doing anything. That's where you're wrong. You're not behind. Of course, maybe you might not be doing anything, but that doesn't make you behind. What really puts you behind is you saying that and dealing with it and just allowing it to consume you. You said, "Oh, okay, hey, I suck at this. I'm not doing anything in life. I suck." Okay, cool. What are you gonna do about it? You're just gonna sit there and mope about it? No. Set your goals and get those goals done. Once you're busy and you're going, it's like a snowball effect. You're gonna continue to keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, and eventually you're gonna reach your goal and you're gonna be looking at yourself. You're like, wow, was I really? You're gonna be looking at yourself from long ago when you used to hate yourself and be like, damn, I was really that person where I just disliked myself? You're not even gonna be able to recognize them. I know you won't. You will not recognize that person. So yeah, just live with intention. Calm down. Take a step back and realize that you're only human. Not everyone's gonna be the same fucking level. Like there's no everybody. It takes give people different times just to achieve anything in life. You know, just because I get discouraged when I see people fucking my age. I'm 21, by the way. I see people who are 21, fucking millions of dollars. I'm like, oh shit, I feel so like fucking behind. People with like houses and shit, and I feel like, ah shit, dude, I'm fucking not doing anything. People who have businesses my age, I'm like, ah shit, man, what am I gonna do? I, I'm still, I'm still trying, man. But the thing is that those people are ahead. You know, those people are ahead of you. They're not ahead of you, but they're like, what the thing? The thing is that they've reached it at a faster point than you. Eventually, maybe wealth is not your goal. Maybe not having a business is your goal. Maybe you just simply want to live a simple life. That's okay. Live your simple life. But again, you need to build goals. Having a simple life is not just like, oh, I'm just chilling, chill and stuff like that. No, it's living within. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm blabbering right now, but let me bring it back. Another thing too is you guys need to be able to show up for yourself. You guys need to be able to say, hey, look, I know I'm not doing that good right now, and I know that it's gonna take time, and I know that I'm only getting better each and every day. So let's keep on conquering that. Whenever you feel that little doubt in your mind and you're like, fuck, I can suck. You know, you start feeling that self-hate, remember, you got this. Put those thoughts in your head where you say, fuck that. Fuck that feeling. Fuck that mentality. I'm going to be better today. I am going to be better today. Just keep repeating in your head, I'm going to be better today. I know for a fact, if you keep repeating it to yourself, you're gonna feel so much better. And if you continue to keep, living with intention, you're gonna feel your life change in different ways, in different aspects. Maybe relationships will be better. Maybe just your overall when you wake up in the morning. Maybe you're gonna feel better waking up in the morning. You're gonna be excited to get the day started because you were living with intention. You have this goal in your mind. You're like, fuck. Oh, another day I can fucking go after it. You know what I mean? Today's another fucking day where I can do something and be great and, live with intention. And I think a lot of people my age and a lot of people who, you know, Gen Z, I guess, have struggled with that. And they tend to not make goals for themselves and they set themselves behind because they're not making goals. You guys need to have a goal in life. You guys need to just have a meaning in life. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much and have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Love you guys.